Hi, everybody. He looks handsome today. I've dressed up in honor of it being my sister's kitty cat's last day here on Earth. Willow, Willow Bear, Willow the cat, has to say goodbye to everyone today. And I felt a lot of sadness. I have been feeling a lot of sadness. It's not just about Willow, it's about death in general and goodbyes and endings and the fact that we are here to live and die. And it's freaking tragically beautiful. It's so sad and so beautiful. And I just have to feel the feelings, you know? That's me. And now we're going to read June 7th. Oh crap, it's my auntie's birthday. Auntie Dawne. Auntie Dawne. My Auntie Dawne. My middle name is named after her. My middle name is Dawn. Her name is Dawn, except she has an E on the end. I don't. It's her birthday. Happy birthday. I love you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Let us read from the Book of Awakening, shall we? By Mark Newpo. Says, we all spill soup. Wanting to reform the world without discovering one's true self is like trying to cover the world with leather to avoid the pain of walking on stones and thorns. It is much simpler to wear shoes. I love it. The Hindu sage Ramana Maharshi said this. Again, wanting to reform the world without discovering one's true self is like trying to cover the world with leather to avoid the pain of walking on stones and thorns. It's much simpler to wear shoes. Just wear shoes. Don't cover the world with leather, just wear shoes. Everyone personalizes and projects. Personalizing is mistaking what happens in the world as always having to do with you. That is a big problem of mine. An extreme example would be when a child doesn't do her homework and learns the next day that a plane went down in Dallas. Yep, that sounds like something I would have believed. She somehow believes she's responsible. She didn't do her homework and then a plane crashed. Dang it, my phone died. Why does this always happen to me? Okay, well, if anybody who's watching me on Bigo wants to continue watching, they can come watch me on YouTube. That's the 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 glory. That's the beauty of also being on YouTube is if my Bigo gets crashed, I still have a live going. Anyways, that thing about the child, that rings true. I know what that's like. A more common adult version is of this, and less extreme, is when your partner comes home sullen and moody and you immediately believe it is your fault. Projecting is the reverse. It occurs when we place the things that happen in us onto the world around us. Often unknowingly, we attribute our fears and frustrations to others. Rather than accepting my own anger, I see you as angry. A generational example would be that if I am afraid of dogs, I protect my children from dogs and, without asking how they feel, keep them away from dogs too. A subtler example of this is when someone is crying and we say there is no need to be upset because we are uncomfortable with all the emotion. Or when we keep asking the other person if they are okay, when it is we who are not. The truth is that no one can avoid personalizing or projecting. There are only those of us who are afraid of it and those of us who are not. Only those of us who own it when it happens and those of us who don't. But this difference is crucial. Not owning these things can end relationships. Owning them can deepen relationships. Humans have spilled soup for eternity, and generations have made excuses saying it was the earth. The earth shifted. And generations have secretly thought he meant to do it. If you want to save the world, then when you spill the soup, simply say, I'm sorry I spilled the soup. Exactly. Earlier today on my Beagle Live, I apologized and I took responsibility for something that I did. A couple days ago, I tried to help a man by getting him some water, but the best I could do was take an empty water bottle from the recycle bin and fill it with water. Or so I thought that was the best I could do at the time. That's what felt like the best thing I could do. There was a Subway nearby. They were just very busy. So I didn't want to extend myself more than I had to by standing in line or by disrupting their flow. Anyway, for whatever reason, I felt like that was the easier option, or the better option was to take from the recycling bin, and then realizing later on that I probably could have done better. And so I apologized for that, and I took ownership for that, and I said, in hindsight, I could have done it differently. I could have. I'm sorry I spilled the soup. Center yourself and bring to mind a recent incident in which you have been the spiller of the soup. Breathe clearly and see with accuracy what you did and how it affected others. Breathe gently and own with kindness your humanness. If need be, make amends. That's exactly it, you know? I'm willing to forgive anybody who has hurt me or wronged me or done something that was harmful, said things that were harmful, taken their anger and pain out on me, which was not mine to bear. I'm willing to forgive. I'm a forgiving guy, but one must simply say, I'm sorry I spilled the soup. Make amends when it is yours to own. That's all he asks. Properly. You know, that's something that I complained about back when I was really going through the processing of my childhood traumas, was how everyone in our family never really went back to, like, I feel like I'm the only one, maybe Carly too, that broke that cycle. And Dad would do it. Dad would do it too. Would go back and say, I'm sorry I did this. I'm sorry that I got so mad at you. Or I'm sorry, for this. And made an amend. Rather, it's become it was a habit to feel bad and then just start being nice because you feel bad. You just start being nice rather than actually call attention to the harm that was done. It's called ownership. It's called taking responsibility. And that's something that I try to do. And if I want to just say, if there's anybody watching this and I've done something to you that I haven't taken ownership for, I might not even know that I did. So, by all means, bring to my attention ways that I have caused harm so that I can take responsibility. Thanks. Remember, you can never fail if you never give up. It's important. You just keep going the best you can. Number 2, everyone is someone. So who are you? It's your personal journey, right? That's what Neepa was saying. Self-discovery. Try to change the world without knowing yourself. It's like trying to put leather all over the world. Better, easier to wear shoes. Number 3, if you ever feel down, all you have to do is look in the mirror and say, she's a woman, and Miss Cracker will be with you. Or you can say, cock-a-doodle-doo, and the rooster will be with you too. Mwah. Bye-bye now. Take care. See you next time.